Alright, so it is Friday and I'm going to go out scrapping. Rather than wait and see what happens after I get back from North Dakota, I'd rather know now so that I can stop thinking about it or keep thinking about it. So we'll go ahead and hit a couple of places where I know there's some scrap. I know there's a refrigerator out here, so I'm going to pick that up, as well as some other items that I saw, and let's just see what happens. You can see in this one a lot of spools, and all of that is fiber optic wire, or I'd be grabbing all that. So not much there. I did find the one spool of data cable, so I took that as well as all the rods out of these spools. So added up to a few pounds, but that's pretty much all I got. I hit this one yesterday, and that's where I found some of the decent stuff. So we'll go on over there and pick up the refrigerator. Alright, let's take a look at these quick. Nothing in there like yesterday. Nothing in here. Take a look. Yeah, all junk. That one's a big nope. This one is pretty much a nope too, and you'll see why. Yeah, just cardboard, but man, that one stinks. We'll take a look at this one. Lots of cardboard and not much else. Nothing in there. And yeah, just cardboard and regular trash. And I'm not digging further. We could use that right now. I am baking like a toasted cheeser. It is freaking hot and humid. Let's see. Nope. there was more shrink wrap on that, I'd take that. Clouds are definitely getting closer. Just a bunch of cardboard. Ooh, nope, that's a big nope at the bottom of that one. But here are the bars that I got. So these are lined on the inside, so that was pretty nice. Picked up this door, it's got some insulation on it, but it'll do for scrap. The open top. Starting to get windy. Let's see what we got here. There's some aluminum there, and I don't know what else, but I'm gonna take a look quick. There's a whole lot up there, but this is actually some pretty heavy gauge aluminum. It's had a bunch of fabric in it and stuff, and that wasn't there yesterday. Oh, that's nice. So I'm gonna take that. Trash and bottles. It's leaking. And it's bottles. It was all full of pretty nasty bottles yesterday. I'm gonna dig further back there and see what else I come up with. Was digging around. I found all this cable, and then the bucket underneath is full of it as well. Just grabbed my last couple of pieces and I'm out. This is new territory for me. I'm not sure what I'm gonna find here. Let's take a look. There's a metal rack down there. Let's go take a look at that one quick. Not too much. There's a filing cabinet. I don't really have room for that right now. I didn't organize very well. So I'll poke around in these two real quick and see what I can find. Alright, so that one is empty. Check out this one. The open top, the first one, I found a few things in it, mostly shred type stuff, but nothing else. Let me take a look in a couple of these boxes, but that filing cabinet was actually really big, so there was no way I was going to tackle it. I went in there to look at it, and it's just not going to happen. So I'll check out this last dumpster and get moving to the next one. So I found these bed rails in another dumpster that I knew was around by a hotel. So I pulled those real quick, and these tubes I really like. I gotta try not to keep too much, because then I'll just be a hoarder, and I don't want to do that. So, oh yeah, I gotta throw this in the fridge. Alright, so in a bunch of these I didn't find anything, but I did find that metal in that over here, and there's quite a bit more. I don't know how much more I want to really go after. I mean, I'm here, it's starting to get dark out, and there it is. So I've got that sheet there yet. I'm not doing tanks, I'm not cutting those up, but yeah, let's see what else is waiting in here, and then I'll jump maybe to one more area. But I'm already starting to get kind of full because I didn't organize all that well, because I wasn't expecting to find this much, so it's a good sign. Alright, so this is what I ended up with. I've got the low-grade copper wire there that I'm going to spool off into the bucket, and a bunch of Cat 5 and other wire. And then in here, this is what I ended up with as far as the steel sheet. And then I've got all the rods down there and a chair. This is, that round thing is solid steel pretty much. And then these bars, bed reels, a bunch of these, and then just some miscellaneous stuff thrown inside here. So see what I get for it. This was a pretty decent run. There's a lot of opportunity out there. Also got a few other things down here, but yeah, so I'm gonna make a run over to the scrapyard, see what kind of money I get, do some calculations, see if this is worthwhile. All right, so I'm back from the scrapyard. I'll show the numbers up here on the screen. But the place that I went to only gave me 3 cents a pound, and all steel is combined, whether it's clean or dirty. So it doesn't matter if you have nice pressing steel and a refrigerator, it all goes in. I called another scrapyard and it's the same there. So 3 cents a pound at 431 pounds was $12.93. Low grade wire, 11 pounds at 30 cents a pound was $3.30. Number 2 wire, 7 pounds at 65 cents a pound was $4.55. Clean stainless, I had that big round disc thing and a couple of other things. So that came out to 22 pounds at 30 cents a pound, $6.60. And irony brass, 4 pounds at 20 cents a pound, 80 cents. So the total came to $28. I drove about 40 miles. That was hitting all the places that I hit yesterday, as well as driving back and forth to the scrapyard this morning. So take out about $7 for my gas guzzling truck, and I'm down to $21 for about 3 hours of work. 2 of that was getting all the steel from the dumpsters and then sorting the wire out and also going to the scrapyard. So about 3 hours worth of work and $21. So $7 an hour. For a hobby, it is okay for making any kind of serious, not serious money, but making any kind of decent money. Not really worth it. So, especially in this heat and sweating like I was last night, and that was actually not even a bad day, and I was sweating my butt off. But I called another scrapyard that's only 4 miles further in the same direction, and they're giving 5 cents a pound for shred. So I could have got another $8.62, take off another $1 or $2 for gas, and comes out to about now $9 an hour. That's a bit more worth it. And now that I know that no place around here separates anything between the steel and the refrigerators, the dishwashers, kind of makes it a bit more worthwhile. I can throw everything in one bucket. I can just toss everything in the back of the truck. And the only thing I need to separate out is my low grade number 2 wire. So I'll try it again and also look at the numbers in detail at that point in time and then decide if I want to do this again. So this hasn't been a decisive run for me. I think I'm still going to do it when I get back from the sugar beet harvest with a little bit more knowledge and call around before I turn this stuff in. But as of right now, I'd go back to the same place I just went just for my wire, and I'd go a little bit further and turn in all my shred at this other place. So, and the great thing about this other place is you think you can back up your vehicle and just dump it all out, whereas the place I just went to, it's so small that everything has to be loaded in carts and then weighed on a small scale or in dumpsters. So for that reason, it was kind of a hassle. It took a lot longer than it should have, but for the wire, it's definitely worth it to double my price for some of it and almost increase it by 1/3 for the other. So we'll see what happens when I get back in November. I'll give it another shot and go from there. But so that was my trial run. It wasn't decisive on a yes or no, but it did give me some good information. So I'm happy about that. And I'll see if I feel motivated to do this. I do actually enjoy doing this. It was a lot of fun dumpster diving yesterday. Kind of fun to figure out what you're going to get in the end. And so if it's kind of a hobby and I don't really mind doing it, then maybe it is worth it if I'm not doing anything else. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.